We've got baseball on tap. The Mustangs of Metea Valley traveling in Neuqua Valley. Metea coming into this matchup with a 5-6 record, while the Wildcats have a 5-8 mark. Starting off the game, we have some good defense in the bottom of the first inning as a diving Andrew Bradshaw stops the shot from Josh Wenz, bringing us into the second scoreless. Moving forward into the top of the third now, as Metea's LaVine hits one into center field, and that's going to bring in a couple of runners. Metea's up 2-0 early on. Bottom of the fourth, and Neuqua's Colin Lewandowski hits straight to the shortstop, and that's actually bobbled. So runners on first and second now for Neuqua. And at the plate with two ducks on the pond, Peter Catazone sends a knock into center field, and he's driving in the two game-tying runs. Bottom of the fifth now, and check out this diving catch by Metea's Colin Riley. He's going to take us into the sixth inning, all tied up. Bottom of the sixth, and up to bat is Catazone, who hits one down the third baseline. That skips past the Mustang defense, and that brings in the go-ahead run. It's 3-2 Neuqua. Metea looking for the tying run in the seventh as Connor Extelevich hits a line drive down the third baseline that barely stays fair. And following that up and resetting the ball game, sending Extelevich in, is Aiden Wagner, who hits the game-tying RBI. Looking for the go-ahead run now is Riley, who flies out to Palmer Domschke. The outfielder then fires home to catcher Mark Wagner, and the throw and tag are good. What a play by the Neuqua defense. A common theme in this game would be the strong defensive plays, and no exception here. Check out this diving catch that Jeremy Rona makes to keep the game tied heading into extras. Top of the eighth now as Neuqua pitcher Grant Palmer pumps in a strikeout to send us into the bottom of the eighth. However, and unfortunately, due to lightning and strong storms, the game is called in the middle of the frame, and we end up with a 3-3 ball game. Having said that, we pick up a couple of days later in the bottom of the eighth inning as Neuqua's Jaden Mitchell hits a high fly ball down the right field line that barely stays fair. And now the walk-off run is at third base. Next hitter for Neuqua is Tyler Auer, who hits the walk-off base knock, bringing in Mitchell as Neuqua wins this two-day matchup by a score of 4-3.
We've been really urging hitting the outside ball, so we've always been, get and on the outside pitch, just put it the other way, and like Jaden did it, and then I turned on one too the other way.
Yeah, there was that game, especially for me. I've been slumping a little bit too. There was a big emphasis on just putting the ball in play. As a team, we started out with a lot of strikeouts this season, and we've been slowly tuning it down. And so, just putting the ball in play, anything can happen. I shot a few grounders through some gaps, and that really helped us take the lead. And they eventually tied it, but quick finish to the game out here, and good way to end it.